you should have seen us gunning, passing the folks along the road just as they were standing. All the lads and lasses there, all with smiling faces, gunning along the Scotswood Road to see the bleeding races.
Hi everyone, I'm FM Greeno and welcome along to episode 12 of my FM21 beta save with Newcastle United. So, if you saw my little channel update yesterday, you will know that even though the full game has just come out now, I'm still going to run this beta save until I get to the end probably of next season, before I start my main FM21 saves. We're going very well. That's the reason why I want to keep it going, to be honest. So if you have a look at the competition situation right now, we're currently sat second in the Premier League with a game in hand on Man United. We're only 1 point behind. Probably out of the other teams at the top, Man City are the ones I'm most worried about. They've got a couple of games in hand on us and only 2 points behind. We're through to the quarter-final of the Europa League. We have just beaten Monaco in the last round and we're up against Hertha in the quarter-finals. We are also in the quarter-finals of the FA Cup. We will be playing Tottenham. So, quite a lot has happened since we were together last. So, you'll remember we had that very, very strong 5-1 win against Liverpool. So we followed that up with some decent results. We've, like I say, got through the FA Cup by hook or by crook, including a very comfortable 7-1 replay win against Fulham. Probably other highlights, beating Manchester United 4-0 was pretty good. We've gone off the boil a little bit, I would say, in the league. We drew against Palace, who are rock bottom, and Southampton, who are down 15th, I think. But overall, we've been doing very well, and I think we're guaranteed pretty much to finish top 4 if we keep some decent form going. And who knows, we might even win the title. So, of course, we've had the January transfer window since we were together last, and we did do a little bit of business in that. So we brought in 2 players. Right back, Jonas Svensson from Feyenoord, who is probably our first choice right back currently. And a midfielder who provides a bit of cover in various positions, Mendes, who we picked up for almost £20 million. He's a good player, though. We did shift a couple out. Who have we had out? Darlow went to Wolves. A few out on loan, including Matt Ritchie, who was... I had to sort of free up his space in the squad to fit a couple of these guys in. So he's gone out. And he's playing in Croatia, of all places. So, with all that said, let's get into the squad screen and you can see how we're set up for today's game. So, today's game is the FA Cup quarter-final against Tottenham. And this is the lineup we're going with today. I think it's about as strong a side as I can put out. Lewis and Luke Shaw have pretty much been fighting over that spot. And Wilson and Santos Borré up top. Santos Borré has got a bit of a sulk on because he thinks he should be getting more games. But he's probably playing about 40% of the matches, so I don't know what he's really complaining about. In terms of the squad, we're going to have to overhaul it a bit in the summer, I think. Players like Hayden, Manquillo, Hendrick, Wilshere are just not really getting a look in these days. So I think, particularly if we do qualify for the Champions League and we want to bring in a bit more quality, those are the kind of players that need to move out to free up some space. So we're at home. Hopefully the home crowd behind us can steer us on towards a good win. Form has been very, very good. We wouldn't be sat second in the table without that, clearly. Apart from those last couple of Premier League games where, the away draw against Palace, in fairness, we got battered by them. A problem here with Sam Maximan injured early doors. Almiron can come on. Yeah, they absolutely hammered us in that game. And we were fortunate to come away with a point. Now, they're bottom of the table, only 10 points from like 30 games or something stupid. So it wasn't a great performance. That is a great performance. What a goal by Neres. All his own work. I mean, someone's going to get an assist for that, but we don't know who, because he picked it up in his own half and just ran at them. Finished on his left foot. Really, really classy goal. So that's us 1-0 up. Good start to the game. And look at these match stats. We've had 8 shots, 6 on target. Spurs, 2 shots, 0 on target so far. We've got 60% of the possession. We are bossing this game. Lewis with a throw in here. Cleared by Tottenham though. That's a good challenge by Zakaria. Szoboszlai now. What a ball that is to Neres. Is he going to have another one? No, Donnarumma saves this time. Another opportunity here. Callum Wilson. Oh, that's a good save too. Van Ginkel, is he going to have a pop from there? No. Moves it out. Svensson on the overlap here. Good cross into the middle. Oh, and it's pinball in there. And somehow Tottenham clear it. Their goal is leading a bit of a charmed life at the moment. We're approaching half-time now. And to be honest, we should be leading by more than just the one goal. Look at this XG story. And even that's saying we're on 2.08. So things are going well, but we know they're capable of even better. I think that's fair. Throw in here from Lewis. Half cleared. Van Ginkel picks up the ball. Great spot there for Lewis. Are we going to finish this? No. Yet another opportunity goes begging. So everyone seems okay fitness-wise currently. Something, again, we'll keep an eye on going into the latter stages of the game. 65 minutes on the clock now. Opportunity here for Tottenham. Oh, did that clip the bar? It looked like it. So we're building from the back here. Neres, you see Svensson on the overlap here, but Neres is coming this way. Is he going to have a go himself? No, sets up Szoboszlai. Almiron, what a turn and finish that is. He had his back to goal, and it looked like there was no real danger. Looked like he was looking for someone to lay the ball off to. And here it is. Just turned, hits it with his left, and takes Donnarumma completely by surprise. And that's 2-0. I think we're going to look to make a change now. Szoboszlai is looking a little tired. I think we need to do something to build up his stamina a little bit. And we'll bring on Mendes. We haven't seen him in a live com yet. Fairly new at the club. Van Ginkel is also tired. So I don't think that's a bad idea to take him off. Bring on Villena. And hopefully we'll just see out the last 10 minutes of this game and make a Wembley date for the semi-final. Into injury time. Tottenham are offering absolutely nothing. Seconds remaining now. Is there going to be one last chance? Oh, Tottenham have picked up the ball. Lucas Moura with an effort. Good save, Livakovic. Keeps his clean sheet. And that is the end of the game. And it's a 2-0 win for Newcastle. So, since the Tottenham game, there has been an international break, but we've come back for the next league game. We are away to Manchester City in a game that's very, very important in that race for the title. We've got a few injury problems. You can see San Maximan and Almiron are both unavailable today. Jamal Lewis also out. Neres is injured. So we're playing Szoboszlai out on the left-hand side today, and Mendes comes in on the right, and that gives an opportunity for Villena to start the game today. Shaw comes in for Jamal Lewis. Otherwise, it's pretty much as you'd expect. Let's get into the game and see if we can get a very, very important result. Of course, Man City are a team that are absolutely dripping with quality. So it's going to be a very, very difficult game for us today, I would expect. I notice they're playing young Delap up front, though. So clearly they got one or two injury issues themselves. Highlight here starts with a throw-in for Man City in our half. All back with Laporte. Can we disrupt this at all? No. Cancelo makes his way into the box. Oh, and fires right across goal. That was an opportunity for them and a real kind of warning of what's to come, potentially. But 20 minutes in, we've not offered anything as an attacking force, but we're holding them to 0-0, which is an acceptable result if it ends up that way for sure. We lose the ball from an attacking throw-in though, and young Delap is on the ball here. Can we get a foot in and stop him? No, he does very well to hold on to the ball under significant pressure. And, oh, Mahrez has scored. It didn't look like a very good effort, but it somehow snuck in. Keeper will be a little bit disappointed there, I think. It was a good ball in from De Bruyne there. Picks out the run of Mahrez, who hits it first time, but with no great pace. And Livakovic probably should have done a little bit better there. So, we have work to do at half-time. Or do we have an opportunity here just before half-time? No, we've lost the ball, and hopefully they don't come up the other end and score. Foden on the ball. I don't know what the centre-half was doing there. Oh, and it is 2-0. Our centre-half just seemed to stop and let him run straight past him. Okay, problems for us here. But look at this. Foden gets the ball. Defender's completely out of sync with what's going on around him. Goodness me. So, half time, and we have not really got a foothold in this game whatsoever. So we expect to see a much better showing. And we'll give it 10-15 minutes and think about making a change maybe to personnel, possibly formation even. So can we turn this little spell of possession into something going forwards? And Ginkel here on the ball. Picks out Mendes, who finds Svensson. Good ball into Callum Wilson. Go on, son. Yes, he has scored. He's carrying a knock, though, so I think we ought to look at taking him off, potentially. Let's see what the problem is with him. First, we'll take a look at the replay. Really great ball that is from Svensson. Ederson does well to keep out the first effort, but the ball falls back at Wilson's feet. And he wasn't going to miss from there, injury or not. So, a bruised thigh, apparently, is the problem for him. So, I think we will probably take him off, seeing as we have Santos Borré on the bench. And he can come more in as a pressing forward. See if he can disrupt the Man City defenders a little bit. So, hour gone. We're back in the game. I think we'll demand more. So, just over 15 minutes left. What can we do to change things here? I'd like to get someone else up in and amongst here. So maybe if we think about Van Ginkel can be the one to come off potentially. Maybe we'll bring Wilshere on. Put Mendes in that central position. He quite likes playing there. Him as a shadow striker. Move him up a little bit. See if that little tweak in formation makes any difference at all. Let's fire them up. Opportunity here. Svensson takes the throw. There's Wilshere. Cleared though. Can we win the ball? Yes, we can. Zakaria on it now. Great ball. Borré's there. What a goal! Oh my word! That is one hell of a finish. Goodness me, it looked a bit of a nothing ball there from Zakaria. From Gigo even, sorry. But Borré, wow. The ball comes over his shoulder and he hits it on the volley. That's definitely worth having another look at. Goodness me. So it's all square. Here comes City though. Good defensive work there by Luke Shaw. Wilshere keeps the ball in. Well done. And Mendes here. Oh, that's great. Absolutely brilliant. That's one of the things you notice in FM21, different to FM20. People will occasionally pick out a teammate in a better position when they're through on goal. Wilshere did brilliantly there to keep the ball in. Mendes here finds Borre, who can tuck it into an empty goal. And so from 2-0 down at half-time, we are 3-2 up. So, time for a little bit of time wasting, I think. We're going to take the overlaps off. And see if we can just see... Oh, I was hoping we'd just see the last bit of the game out, but that was close. Straight into another highlight. I would quite happily not see another highlight between now and the end of the game, to be honest with you. Here's Szoboszlai. Does well to keep hold of the ball. Villena. Wilshere. 4-2. What a turnaround in this game. Just that little change in formation made all the difference. That's a really good little ball in and a tidy finish. And so with just 2 minutes to go, we take a 4-2 lead away to Man City. Surely we're not going to get another, are we? No. 6 minutes of injury time, but we're halfway through that already. And there we go. What an amazing win that was. So after that quite phenomenal turnaround in the last game, we actually sit top of the pile right now. 30 games played, so only 8 games left. We are 1 point above Chelsea. We have a game in hand on them. We're 2 points above Manchester United and 5 points ahead of Man City, although they do have 2 games in hand. So that's something for us to be very mindful of. In terms of the schedule, we have Leeds coming up next in the league, followed by the Europa League quarter-final against Hertha. But where I think we'll probably come back is Man City again in the FA Cup semi-final, followed by Manchester United away in the Premier League. A game that could be absolutely huge. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's episodes. 2 very, very good wins under the belt. If you did enjoy it, please consider dropping a like on there for me and help me get seen by more people. And if you've got any comments on this episode or the series as a whole, I'd love to see them too. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. There's going to be a lot of good stuff coming up for FM21 and a lot of FM20 stuff in the back catalogue if you'd like to take a look through that too. It just remains for me to thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon for some more action with Newcastle. Bye for now.